what you have to know in a gym before you go in there and start shooting. So this is my first time walking in here as well. So today what I'm doing is teaching you guys 5 things that you have to know before you start working in an environment you haven't been in before, especially if it's a gym. So follow along. Tip number one, you got to respect space, not just of the facility, but especially the gym members. We're in here with 5 photographers. We've got everything lined up here, nice on the wall. That is not going to impact anybody's workout. That is not going to draw the attention of staff and then make us a liability in here. Because if that happens one too many times, they're going to ask you to leave. And that's not just a one-time thing. Usually you aren't going to be welcome back. So respect the space, respect the members, stay out of people's way. Once you first land in the gym, slow it down. You need to do a thorough walkthrough so you have a very good idea of what's available to you and what should be off limits to you. Now, what should be off limits? If there are 10 people over there, you're not going to try and set up your equipment and work in between them. Stay out of members' way. This gym especially is huge. There's a million of different options that you can go to. So do a quick scan, walk around, take your time. If your model's rushing, have her go pump up. Take your time and figure out what's available so you don't mess up. Also, if you see some branding around, maybe use that as a backdrop, right? Because after the shoot, if you're able to tag the gym and your stuff looks good in quality, it's not only promotion for you, it could be promotion for them too. And hey, maybe next time you don't have to pay to get in. This should be an obvious one, but I hate to see it every time I see it, and I do see it a lot. Guys, re-rack your weights. Did you hear re-rack your weights? It's very common to use them as a prop for photography, and it is not only disrespectful for the gym, but also photographers come behind you when they have to come up and clean messes behind you. So once again, re-rack your weights. Also, and this kind of fits under the bigger umbrella, figure out what the gym rules are and respect them. Obviously, re-racking your weights is one, but let's say they don't want oil all over everything. You probably shouldn't use oil. Maybe they have a dress code because it's more of a conservative gym. You don't want your model walking around in a bikini, you know? So figure out what the rules of the road are, rules that are specific to the gym, and make sure you respect them. Also, if somebody is walking in the area and looks like they might be using that piece of equipment, that's now off limits for you. You're a guest in somebody else's house. You might even be a paying member of the gym, but more likely you just bought a day pass. This equipment is for the members to train. It's not for you to do your photo shoot. So they always get priority. And if that means you have to go find something else, go find something else. If people in the gym or potentially in your background don't want to be in your shots, that's a right they have. So be mindful, not only of the background, but just where your camera's pointed, because you don't want to make people nervous and feel like maybe their rights are being breached. Or, we all know the gym trope about the gym bro, getting upset because somebody walked into his shot. In reality, he had no right to do that. You're not allowed to record or photograph other people without their consent in most places. And a lot of times that includes private gyms. So be mindful of the background. If it's not a big deal to you, that's okay. But for some people it is, and they have that right. So don't encroach on it. So just 5 general rules that I think are very important when you first start stepping into gym territory with your photography. There are a million I could come up with, but those 5 are especially important because those are quick ways to annoy the ownership. And when you do that, you kind of put yourself in a pretty tight box. Gym owners talk to each other. It's not the biggest community. It's very tight, right? So if you mess this up at any one place, it could affect you everywhere else. So like I said, just those 5 tips to help you protect your business and maintain a certain level of professionalism when working in gyms. That's it for me, guys. Any concerns, anything you guys want to know, hit me up in the comments. Is there something you're struggling with? I probably can help you. Is there something you want to learn that you haven't quite mastered yet? Drop it down in the comments. I can probably help you. But that's it for today, guys. You take care.